Hey, what's going on everybody? V-Dub here, and welcome back to another episode of the Carolina Panthers franchise here on YouTube for Madden 23 here. The Panthers are coming off the bye week here as Matt Corral is going to get the start, his first career NFL start for the Panthers, as the Panthers try to end their 7-game losing streak as they travel up north to the Pacific Northwest to take on the Seattle Seahawks from Lumen Field. The Seahawks going into this game at 0-12. Something's got to give. Will the Panthers finally end their losing streak at 7 games as you see them coming out of the tunnel? Or will the Seahawks get their first win of the season as they are coming out led by quarterback Drew Lock? Seahawks and the Panthers coming up after this. Well, Matt Corral is going to have to wait a little bit because the Seahawks are going to get the ball to start off with. I see Drew Lock coming in. Not bad, though. 2,300 yards passing, 12 touchdowns to 5 interceptions here. First play from scrimmage. Drew Lock will complete the pass to Kenneth Walker. Walker's going to quickly already get into Panther territory here down at the 47-yard line. Quickly a first down. That is something the Seahawks need here. 2nd and 10. As you see, they're going to hand it off to Walker here, and Walker's going to be stuffed for a loss of 2. I believe that's Corey Littleton with the tackle there. 3rd and 12. Can the Panthers get off the field? That is going to be an incomplete pass. However, there is a flag on the play, and it's going to be roughing the passer against the Panthers. And I believe that's Derek Brown is going to be the guilty party there. So that extends the Seahawk drive. A couple plays later, though, on 2nd and 4, Drew Lock back to throw. He's going to be intercepted by Dante Jackson. Jackson's at the 40. He's crossing midfield. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20. He's crossing the 10, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the 1-yard line. There's a little bit of hesitation there on Jackson's part. However, they're going to set up the Panthers very well at the 1-yard line of the Seahawks. And you can see Matt Corral is coming out onto the field with a very short field, only needing a yard here. As you see in mop-up roll, 17-29, 219 yards and a touchdown pass here. And he's not going to hesitate but to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get into the end zone. 1 play, 1 yard, a touchdown already for the Panthers. And the Panthers will draw first blood here as they lead it 7-0. Next drive for the Seahawks here on a 2nd and 5. You see Kenneth Walker again off to a solid start as he's going to get the first down for the Seahawks. That very next play, 1st and 10. Drew Lock going to throw it. However, he's going to be met for a sack. He's going to eat the turf. And that is Brian Burns with another sack. He's been a bright spot for the Panthers defense here. Now, 3rd and 20. Lock back to throw, and he's just going to throw it away here out of the intended receiver to avoid the sack. And the Panthers will get the ball back here. Fast forwarding into the drive, we got 3rd and inches now. And then you're going to hand it off to the big bruiser, Giovanni Ricci, and Ricci's going to get 12 yards there, and that's going to be first down for the Panthers here. However, Brady Christensen's going to limp off the field. 2nd and 11 here, and you can see Matt Corral. He's going to go for the quarterback keeper there. 3rd and 3 now. Matt rolled pretty happy. Very next play, 3rd and 3. A high pass to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to get there, catch it, and he's going to get that first down there to extend the drive there. 2nd and 10 now, handing it off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey looked like he was going to be stopped, but he's going to get to the 14-yard line. That is a first down. 13, I think. First down. Now we fast forward. 1st and goal. Corral back to throw, and he will get his first touchdown pass of the game. That is to DJ Moore. His 2nd career touchdown pass, though, for Matt Corral. He had one in mop-up duty a few weeks ago against the Buccaneers, but now this is his first touchdown pass as a starter. And the Seahawks quickly up 14-0. Ensuing possession now, as you see Kenneth Walker, he's just finding his way through the Panthers defense there for 8 yards. Trying to get something going here. Very next play on 2nd and 2. And they're going to hand it off to Walker again. Walker looked like he was going to be stopped, but he's going to get past the first down, across the 40. Going to be tackled down at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks. Back-to-back new plays by Kenneth Walker here. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10. And Drew Lock's to be intercepted again by Dante Jackson. Jackson this time, he's at the 30. He's at the 20. This time, he's going to get into the end zone with the pick six. Dante Jackson's second interception of the game. And this time, he returns it for the pick six. And the Panthers will be up 21-0 now. Late in the first quarter. Very strong start by the Panthers here. As you can see, that is the score going into the second quarter here. I never thought I would say this, but the Panthers up 21-0. Second quarter coming up next. Welcome back now. We are in the second quarter here. The Seahawks with the ball, trailing 21-0 right now. I can't believe this. The Panthers are actually on top by 3 scores here. As you can see here, there is a pass complete to Noah Fant by Drew Lock. Both of them were teammates a year ago in Denver, part of that Russell Wilson trade. And that's going to be first down here. A couple plays later, 2nd and 9 now. Seahawks handing it off to Kenneth Walker to third. He's only going to get 1 yard there. Very next play, 3rd and 8 though. Lock to throw, and he's going to overthrow his receiver, incomplete. Now a field goal attempt now, a long field goal. And that block's going to be kicked. And that's going to be picked up by Jeremy Chin. Chin's going to cross the 40. He's going to cross the 30. The 20, he's going to cross the 10, and he's going to get another blocked kick for a touchdown. That's his 3rd field goal blocked, returned for a touchdown. He also took a blocked extra point to the house in the game against the Baltimore, so that's 4 blocked kicks he's returned to the house this season here. However, the Seahawks will get the ball back again. As you can see, DK Metcalf there with his first catch of the game here. 3rd and 1, they're going to hand it off to Kenneth Walker, and Walker's just going to get around for the first down there. And on a 2nd and 7, there's movement up on the front. There is a flag on the play, and that's going to be a false start against the Seahawks. Number 44 is the guilty party there. They didn't really give the name out there, though. However, 2nd and 12, though. And that pass is going to be complete to Tyler Lockett, and Lockett's going to get his first catch of the game to see Matthew Ioannidis down with an injury. Hopefully it's not too serious. We do need him on that defense here. 2nd and 8. Lock back to throw again. And he's going to find Metcalf again, and that is going to be a first down for the Seahawks. 3rd and 4 now on the 35 of the Panthers. And that pass is going to be complete to Kenneth Walker, and he's going to be inside the 30, down at the 28, I believe. 1st and 10 now. The very next play, 1st and 10, handing it off to Rashard Penny, and Penny's going to get just inches short of the first down here. Very next play on 2nd and inches. It's going to be a pass play, actually. As you see, the pass is going to get complete. That is to Tyler Lockett, and there's going to be a rough in the passer call. That's going to be half the distance added on to that catch. Shaq Thompson, guilty party there. 1st and goal. Drew Lock back to throw. And he's going to be met. He's going to eat the turf. I believe that is Haynes Jr. is going to get credit for a half a sack there. 3rd and goal now. Next couple plays later here. Back to throw. Lock has time. He's going to get the throw off. However, Tyler Lockett's going to, or no, DK Metcalf's going to be catching that ball out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds. And the Seahawks will have to settle for a field goal. So they get on the board. However, it's the 3-point, not the 6-point variety here. And it's 28-3 Panthers. They get the ball actually for the first time technically in the second quarter here, as you see a sack. Corral takes a sack. Sets up 3rd and 23. Now you see Chuba Hubbard. He's going to find a big hole, but he's only going to get 20 of those 23 yards out, and the Panthers are going to be forced to punt. Drew Lock now, 1st and 10. Trying to get something going here as he's going to find his receiver. That is DK Metcalf down at the 43-yard line. Now we're going to have a 64-yard attempt, I believe, and that is going to be no good. They're trying to get some points before halftime, but he missed that one very miserably, and that's where we're going to head to. We are at the end of the first half. The Panthers up 28-3. Second half coming up after this halftime report. As we are now at the halftime report, looking at some of the scores of the games that are going around in the league. First, we head down the coast to San Francisco, or Santa Clara to say, with the 49ers up 21-17 here. Huge game for both teams as far as playoff implications go. So that's good score to show as they're about to head to the halftime at SoFi Stadium now, with the Chargers still alive for the AFC West. However, losing 20-7 to the Dolphins in the first half, that's not going to help their cause here. Wonder what FG would think with Bridgewater starting in this universe. And on Thursday night, back on Thursday Night Football, also at SoFi Stadium, the Raiders come out with a 31-15 win over the Rams, keeping their playoff hopes alive and dashing the Rams' playoff hopes, as they still have a chance for the NFC West division, but losing isn't going to help there. Welcome back now to this. We're starting the second half now of this Panthers game. They're up 28-3. Here you see Matt Corral. He's going to run towards the 30, crosses the 35, and I believe he's going to dive into the 41-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Panthers. 16-yard run there from third down. Sets up 1st and 10. The very next play, you see Rashard Higgins with the catch, and he's going to cross the 50-yard line down at the 47, 48-yard line now. A couple plays later, though, 2nd and 6, and you see Christian McCaffrey's going to get 5 yards there. Sets up 3rd and 1. You see Chuba Hubbard, he's going to get 3 yards for the first down on 3rd and 1. And the Panthers are in business trying to get more points. However, a flag is on the play there. Didn't get the play off, and that's going to be a delay of game on Matt Corral. Backing them up 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 15 now. The next play on 1st and 15. Flag on the play again, and Corral's going to throw it deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Again, we'll see what the flag is on. And that's going to be a holding call against the Panthers. And that's going to be Andrew Corbett there, backing him up another 10 yards. That's up 1st and 25 now. Corral, again, back to throw, and he's going to be picked off for the first time in his NFL career, at least in this universe. And the Panthers are going to, or the Seahawks are going to take over on their own 44-yard line. I believe that was headed for Robbie Anderson there. Now we're going to fast forward at 3rd and 12 now. You see Locke has plenty of time to throw. He could actually run for the first down if he wanted to, but he decides to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. 3 and out for the Seahawks, and the Panthers get the ball back again. And you can see the first play of the next drive, Corral's going to lose 13 yards, getting sacked there. A couple of plays later now, 3rd and 21. Look at that. Corral does a good job of avoiding the safety, but he cannot get out of the sack again. That's the second time in 3 plays he'll be sacked, and the Panthers will be forced to punt 3 and out. Now we're going to fast forward the next drive there. As you can see there is an incomplete pass. Penalty on the flag, and that's going to be another roughing the passer called against the Panthers. And Corey Littleton is guilty of it this time. A couple plays later, 3rd and 8 here on the 14-yard line. Locke's going to find DK Metcalf, and Cap is going to get around for the touchdown. And the Seahawks will get their first touchdown of this game. And now they're down 28-10 now, as they're going to hit the extra point. You see Matt Corral back out on the field again, 1st and 10. And he's going to throw that one deep, and he's going to be intercepted again. Second time this game he's been intercepted, and the Seahawks are going to take over again. Chance to cut into this deficit here. 2nd and 3 now. And they're going to try to hand the jet sweep off to DK Metcalf, and Metcalf's going to be stopped right in his tracks for no gain, setting up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers, as I say, and they're going to hand it off to Kenneth Walker, and Walker's going to be short of that first down. No gain there, setting up another field goal attempt to try to maybe get down by 15 here. This one's for 55 yards out, and this one's going to be blocked again. And this time it's going to be J.C. Horn going to pick it up. He's going to be crossing the 50. He's crossing the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 33-yard line this time. And that's 2 blocked kicks by the Panthers in this game. As that's going to end the 3rd quarter here with the Seahawks, or the Panthers leading at 28-10. 4th quarter coming up next for the Panthers and the Seahawks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we're starting the 4th quarter here, as you can see, Matt Corral on 2nd and 8, he's going to be sacked by 14 yards there, down at the 30. And Chuba Hubbard on the very next play. He's only going to get 3-4 yards on that one, and that's going to set up 4th and 18. And the Panthers are going to be forced to settle for a field goal here. However, this is no easy feat in the conditions here. 43 yards out. Normal conditions, I probably wouldn't show the field goal unless it was missed. However, this is going to be an adventure here. However, perfectly timed kick, as you're going to see, that's going to be good. And the Panthers now are back up by 21 again. They're up 31-10. I don't think they scored 30 points that often this year. I think only once or twice here. As you can see, that's going to be a perfect strike to Noah Fant by Drew Lock there. They got to get quick strikes here and score very quickly. Make some stops on defense. 2nd and 10 now. And there's going to be another catch made. That's back-to-back first down plays there. That is Tyler Lockett there. 3rd and 10 now on their own 22. You're going to see that pass is going to be complete to Julio Jones, and Julio Jones is going to get in there for a Seahawks touchdown. Remember, this game did come out before Jones signed with the Buccaneers, as he's with the Seahawks in this universe. And they cut it to 31-17 now. Panthers with the ball back again here. They're trying to choose some time out here. As you see, they get the play just off. You see Chuba Hubbard on a 3rd and 6, but he's going to get more than that. And that's going to be a first down on their own 41-yard line. Trying to get points on the board, or try to choose some clock down at least. Another 3rd down play. As you can see, they are trying to chew the clock down here with just over 5 to play in this game. Up by 2 possessions. They're going to hand it off to Hubbard again, and Hubbard's going to cross the 40. He's going to get you down to the 30. He's going to be tackled down, I believe, at the 23-yard line. So that is a huge bonus there for Chuba Hubbard. I believe he has a future with this team. The very next play, 1st and 10. Again, trying to run the clock down here. This is going to be a theme here as he's in this 4th quarter here, as they're going to hand it off again. Hubbard with it again, and he's going to fumble the ball. That's going to be recovered by the Seahawks. See Robbie Anderson making the tackle there. The Seahawks are going to take over. That is something that the Panthers did not need, as they're trying to run the clock down here. Loose ball. However, this is going to be a booth review here, as the previous play will be under review. And it looked like the forearm and the knee were both down, elbow and the knee were both down before the ball came out. Looks like he is down by contact. However, we will see what the ruling is going to be on the field here. See the referee coming out. And it looks like it's going to remain with the Panthers here. Call reversed. Right call there. Really no need to let the play clock go, because the clock has stopped. Oh no, wait, the clock is running here. 3rd and 12 now. Ran a couple of plays already here. As you see, Corral back to throw. He's going to find Rashard Higgins, and Higgins is going to be short of the first down. So they're going to have to settle for another field goal here. As you can see here, they are just trying to let the clock run down. It's almost a formality here. 33-yard field goal attempt. Just over 2 to play here. As you can see, that's going to split the uprights there, and it's 34-17. Looking at replay again for Zane Gonzalez, and that is what the final is going to be, 34-17. As congratulations to Matt Corral, he's going to get his first win as a starting quarterback. It was not a pretty performance here, as we're going to see the stats coming up soon. The individual stats, as you're going to look at here. The battle of the quarterbacks, not a pretty, but you know what? Corral's 1-0 as a starter anyway. He'll take it. We're now looking at the individual stats for the Panthers. You see Matt Corral, 9-16 for 60 yards passing, 56% completed pass rate, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions here. Looking at the rushing yards, Hubbard led all rushers with 74 yards. McCaffrey with 37, but he did have a rushing touchdown. Corral 24 yards with Ricci, the fullback, you're going to see down there with 12 yards rushing. Receiving wise, both Anderson and Higgins had 3 catches each, but Higgins had more yards, receiving 28. DJ Moore only 11 yards receiving on 2 catches. One of them was a touchdown here. You see Bozeman, Corbett, Taylor Moton did not allow any sacks, but our rookie Iquanwu did allow 2 sacks. defense, you see C.J. Henderson with 7 tackles. You see that injury there. We're going to get to that in a little bit here. Brian Burns with the sack. Littleton had himself a game. Marquise Haynes and Wilson both a half a sack each. You see Flowers, Keith Taylor Jr., Gross Matos, Woods, Shaq Thompson, and then you got Dante Jackson with 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick 6. As you can see, going down here, you're going to see a few more offensive players there. Now, kicking-wise, Zane Gonzalez 2 for 2 with field goals and 4 for 4 extra points, and Hecker with 2 punts only for 83 yards. And unfortunately, as you see, C.J. Henderson, dislocated knee, out 6 weeks. Basically, essentially, he is out for the rest of the season, as the Panthers, as you see, the playoffs are not going to happen this season. So essentially, he is out for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, he's one of our better defenders this year. Off to a hot start being a ball hawk, but unfortunately, this is how his season's coming to an end. All right, now looking at the Week 14 scoreboards here, we're going to start off with the Thursday night football game from SoFi Stadium here, where the Vegas Raiders defeat the Rams 31-15 to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Bills 28-7 win over the New York Jets in Buffalo. They clinch a winning season. The Bengals 31-21 winners over the Cleveland Browns. The Cowboys improved to 11-2 with the 45-24 win over the Houston Texans. The Lions 17-14 win over the Vikings to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Giants defeat the Eagles 37-27. In overtime, the Pittsburgh Steelers 23-17 winners over the Baltimore Ravens. They go to 9-4. They clinch a winning season. The Titans 27-22 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Nashville. They are the second team to reach double-digit wins this season. The Dolphins upset the Chargers 31-21. In a game that you just watched, the Panthers defeat the Seahawks 34-17. The Panthers end their 7-game losing streak, improving to 3-10, and it should be 0-13, not 0-14 for the Seattle Seahawks. However, they are still the only winless team left, and the 0-17 watch is officially on now. The 49ers edge out the Buccaneers 34-33, both teams at 8-5. And on Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs get to a game within 500. They are now 6-7. They defeat the Denver Broncos 37-31 in overtime. The AFC West leading Broncos. And on Monday Night Football, the Cardinals the Cardinals do defeat the Patriots 33-28 down in Glendale. And now looking at the players of the week here, in the NFC Offensive Player of the Week goes to Dak Prescott. Dante Jackson gets the NFC Player of the Week with 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, including a touchdown for the Panthers win. Russell Wilson gets the AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the Broncos, and then in the AFC Defensive Player of the Week goes to Jacksonville Jaguars. Olo Kwon, however, if I pronounce his name right. I know there's a couple of Jaguar fan friends of mine that watch this channel. Please let me know if I did pronounce his name right. He had 12 tackles, an interception, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. And now looking at the playoff picture in the AFC, you got your division leaders. The Titans, the number 1 seed. You got the Bills, the leaders of the East, at 9-4. Steelers 9-4, at 3 seed, and the Broncos fall to the 4th seed at 9-4 as well. Wild card, you have the Colts at 9-4, the Bengals and the Chargers at 8-5. The Bengals getting the tiebreaker for the 6th seed. Chargers at the 7th seed. Just outside, you have the Browns at 7-6. Chiefs, Ravens, Raiders at all 3 at 6-7. Patriots and Jaguars at 5-8. Texans and Dolphins at 4-9. They are still mathematically in it. And the Jets are the first team in the AFC to be mathematically eliminated at 3-10. And in the NFC playoff picture here, the Cowboys at 11-2. They have the division leader in the East. They are the number 1 seed. The Packers and the Saints at 9-4. The Packers hold the tiebreaker over the Saints for the number 2 spot. That's important because should they both win their wild card game, if they both win the division, that divisional round would be played in Lambeau. It's not at the Superdome. The Cardinals at 8-5, leading the AFC and the NFC West. The 3 wild card teams all at 8-5. The Buccaneers fast track to the 5 seed. They still have a chance to win the South, actually, and get one of the home playoff games. They are 8-5. The 49ers also at 8-5, and the Washington Commanders, winners of 2 in a row, they are 8-5. Just outside, you had the Falcons and the Rams at 7-6. Lions and the Bears at 5-8, still hanging on. Oh no, wait a minute, that's wrong right there. It should be 6-7 for the Detroit Lions. That's a dull moment there. But the Bears are 5-8. The Eagles and the Giants are both at 4-9. And the 3 teams that are eliminated, the Panthers, Vikings, and of course the Seahawks. So this time I got the correct record at 0-13, unlike the scoreboard that I went over. And looking at the bracket here, you got the 2 bye teams. The number 1 seeds, the Titans and the Cowboys, would be the 1 seeds. They would get the only first round byes in both their conferences here. In the AFC, you would have the Chargers going to Orchard Park in this 2-7 match. Then you would have the Bengals going to Pittsburgh at the 6-3 match. That would be played over in Pittsburgh between the Steelers and the Bengals. And then you would have the Colts going to Denver in a 5-4 match. In the NFC, the 7-2 match would feature Rodgers and Brady, as the Buccaneers would have to go to Lambeau. In the 6-3 match, the Washington Commanders would go to the Superdome to play the New Orleans Saints. And you would have an NFC West matchup in the first round between the 49ers and the Cardinals. That game would be the 5-4 matchup. That would be played in Glendale. And that will do it for this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new, as these videos will be out every Tuesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. More content for NBA 2K23. It's going to be coming out soon. Almost done filling up the teams for my Content Creator Basketball Association. I'm excited to get that out. I hope to get that out mid to late October. But the next game for the Panthers, they head home again. They will take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 9-4, trying to clinch that AFC North division. Can the Panthers play spoiler? Find out. Matt Corral will get the start again. And I'm going to actually do something a little bit different, as I plan on probably seeing how it works CPU versus CPU to try to cut down on some of those interceptions and sacks here. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace out, Paisans. We will see you guys for the Week 15 match, Steelers and the Panthers. Stay safe, everyone. Peace out, Paisans.